Hey there. So I was part of a community meeting where we talked about thumbnails and how convenient it would be if you had a system. There's really cool ways that you can do it with AI, and it's a little bit more intricate. You have to train the AI with your image, but ChatGPT is getting really, really good at images. As a matter of fact, before I dyed my hair, I put a picture on ChatGPT and I had it change the image to see what I would look like with a light patch on my head, and it worked really, really well. So I'm going to walk you through today. I'm going to do it from start to finish. So let's make this thumbnail, and we're going to mix in a little bit of research. We're going to mix in a little bit of AI training, and then we're going to get the thumbnail that we want and need. And I'm also going to teach you how to grab a prompt from an image, because sometimes we don't know how to prompt it correctly. And an image has so many subtle nuances to it that it's better for either a professional photographer or AI to break it down to tell you like lighting 30 degrees, warm light, cool light, all that good stuff. All right, this is gonna go in phases. Let's start by doing our research. All right, I'm not gonna be looking into the camera. I'm just gonna go ahead and start here. And I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, what are the top trending videos talking about building alongside the creator? For example, I'm gonna put, come build a website with me. Give me the top 10 and see if there is a pattern in the thumbnails. All right, let's see what it gives us. It stopped doing its thinking, and it says, here's a snapshot of popular build with me style YouTube content. So this is the top 10. It tells you, you can go check it out. So let's just go straight to it. Here's where the gold is, the thumbnail patterns common across all of these videos. So face plus the project, and then creative's expressive face on one side, a clear representation of the project, which is a website, code screen, and then big minimal text hook, which says build it, build with me, 10 minutes, and then bright high contrast colors, backgrounds with red, blues, or neon accents. I love the neon accents, and strong separation between the subject and the background. All right, now we have the research. We know what the thumbnails are supposed to be looking like. Now we go into part 2. First time is always going to be you talking to a little bit more, especially if you have a specific project. But once you know how to ask for the prompts, it's really simple. So I did the research, everything's done. So I said, perfect, we're going to build one for my journey building trans collective. I'm building a school community for trans, non-binary, and allies. It's a big project that will take collaboration and leave the community a big library of resources. Video 1 is me opening school. Deep purple is the theme color. Make note of this information. Now create a prompt description for the thumbnail using the information I just gave you and the pattern summary for the research. We're going to go ahead and click that. So chat gave me this result. So it's going to give you all this information, which is that thing that I was talking about, is how you can create a descriptor of an image that's very, very specific. I'm going to give it a chance to do it on its own, but now I have to give it some more information. What size is a thumbnail? I don't know that off the top of my head. And chat will always tell me why it's a good option. So you saw that that was there. Okay, perfect. Everything looks good here. Okay. All right. So this is the next part. I'm going to give it some images of me. I'm going to do this in real time. I'm going to go into my WhatsApp, and I set myself some images. Here you go. Perfect. Just basic images of me, so I can kind of get an idea. This last image was actually AI, so that's how good it is. I'll let it know why I'm giving it the images. So these pictures are of me, and you will use them soon for the thumbnail. Wait for my prompt. Not one specifically. This is for facial recognition and design. So the more specific you are with chat, because chat would run off with that. It would be like, let's start blah, 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 blah. If you tell it to wait a minute and hold on and allow it to analyze the images, then it'll say, okay, I'm ready for you next. All right, let's put all this together and let's see what it gives us. I came back up to the prompt here, and I'm going to copy it. Bring it back here. Paste it. So it says visual composition. Also go up here and copy the dimensions. I'm going to say create a YouTube thumbnail with these parameters and use my pictures as the person in the thumbnail. All right. Let's go ahead and sign off on that. Has everything there, you see it? This can go really, really right, or this can go really, really wrong. So it all depends. The good thing is that if it has any minor things that you need to fix, you can always just bring it into Canva, make a couple of adjustments. Looks like it's going good. It looks like it's almost using the fancy coat that I liked on that one image. It's like looking at cookies in the oven. They're nice and gooey and warm, and you're like, it's almost time, it's almost time. My wife brought me this back from Venezuela, by the way. It's got my name on it. Don't mind my screen flipping. All right. That's pretty cool. I like it. But we're not, it has school. It lightened my eyes a little bit. I like it. But let's go ahead and get out of here real quick. I think what I don't like about it is that it's too formal, because most of these videos I'm doing kind of in the dark when I'm at home with a t-shirt. So I'm just going to change the description of me in a black t-shirt. So I'm going to ask it for a descriptor. Ace, make a description of me wearing a black V-neck t-shirt with my gold chain. All right, so this way it looks a little bit more casual. Let's see how that works. Okay, now use this descriptor and add it to the thumbnail descriptor so you can create. Remember to keep the YouTube parameters, because chat can be a little forgetful sometimes, especially if you've been talking for a minute with it. So it's always super important. It's going to create the image immediately. See, it's a little proactive too. So let's see how this goes. You can see it pop up. I like it. My chain that I'm wearing right now in that other picture. All right, that looks a lot like me building together. School in the background. All right, I'm digging it, and it fits the top 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and download it. I'm gonna do an SOP, but in reality, you don't have to do the research if you already kind of have an idea of the thumbnail that you want. But thumbnail research is important for people to want to click on something. It's kind of catch their attention, and they want to be interested in it. So I recommend you doing the YouTube research as to your niche. And if you already have an idea of people that you're following that have similar niches that you admire and you like their style, but you want to make it your own, go ahead and use it as inspiration. Don't copy it outright. Don't do that. Just use it as inspiration. Know that those are the ones that are hitting. That's the research. All it is, just make sure that it's in your niche and that it's within the top 20 in your niche that are getting clicks. I like to do that. And you can create little folder with like 10 or 15 or 20 the month, and then every video that you put out, you can use that here, use your own image, and you can take pictures throughout the day, maybe in the outfit, or you can ask it to put an outfit on you. This is my chain. I'm wearing it right now, and it was in one of the pictures. I have that same exact t-shirt. Knowing how to go sit. I'll put an SOP, and I hope this helped.